How high can Bitcoin price go by 2024? Spot Bitcoin ETF approvals could add $1 trillion to the crypto environment, and Fidelity Spot Bitcoin ETF amendment spurs Bitcoin to jump on the SEC. Guys, we got so much important information to talk about today. Let's just get right into it. Make sure you stick around for the whole video to get the most important and pertinent information. Let's get right into some tweets here. So Satoshi Flipper at Satoshi Flipper had to say, Gary about to prove 8 to 10 Bitcoin spot ETFs literally any day when we least expect it, and y'all worried about buying hashtag Bitcoin for 28,000 or 26,000 or link for $7 or $6. Bye now, says later. Now guys, be careful when you hear these kind of tweets. I'm not gonna say he's wrong, I'm not gonna say he's right, but always be cautious when people are telling you to buy or to sell. Always make very smart decisions. Listen, one rule of thumb I try to make for myself, and I'm not saying that other people should do this, but by the time you see people are telling you to buy, sell, usually means there's some sort of thing already going on. So you want to catch these waves before they happen, and that's how you can maximize your profits. Now that's, where the risk comes from, but, most people know that, but still want to get into it. So they're talking about this new footage out from the SEC chair Gensler, and very interesting. He proposes what's it called, 8 to 10 Bitcoin ETFs on his desk, or he's got about 8 to 10 hashtag Bitcoin ETF proposals on his desk, and it seems like he wants to give them a collective green light, which is absolutely fantastic, guys. This original tweet is from at Timbo Notes. I highly suggest watching this video. It's a little long for me to cover in this, but it's really cool, really cool. Terrence Michael had to say, do other asset classes have this many ETFs? I can't recall precious metals or utilities or even gold having a dozen ETFs or more. There are 35 gold ETFs, yes. I love to see that. He says, wow, okay, makes sense now. Still though, 8 to 10 Bitcoin ETF proposal on his desk is fantastic, and I hope they all do get the green light. This will be an absolute huge bullish, I think it's going to be a huge bullish run. I'm not going to say it will be, but I think it will be once they get that green light. Next post we have here is from Lynn Alden at Lil Alden Contact. It costs like $80 to send a large express envelope cross ocean in several days, and it costs like $30 to send a priority international bank wire transfer in a couple of days. Sending and verifying gold across an ocean at size tanks takes a ton of money. Bitcoin transfers both mutable info and value globally in about 10 minutes, and people wonder if it can ever generate fees. Either it solves a problem and generates fees, or it doesn't. In my personal opinion, debates about fee security are like central bankers always wanting to tinker. Interesting take here, and yeah, I agree. Gold, although it would be really nice to have it as a standard, it's really interesting to see how Bitcoin could be a replacement of that. Maybe we're going to see a crypto that's based on the gold value rather than having its own individual market. That way it could be kind of a transition from stereotypical or typical money into what we're trying to get into, like a nice way for people who are not into crypto and don't understand the concept of tokens and coins and stuff like that, for them to understand the value a little bit better. Let's get into the next tweet right here, and this is from the Bitcoin Archive at BTC_archive. Just in, Tesla did not sell any hashtag Bitcoin in Q3 and still holds about 275 million Bitcoin. Absolutely insane. Dr. Nutshell had to say they will not sell any in Q4 also. They might add some. Crypto Research has to say it shows that Tesla is confident in Bitcoin's long-term strategy, that it sees Bitcoin as a strategic asset. That is an important take right here, guys. Shout out to Crypto Research. Guys, crypto, like, don't be thinking short term with crypto. It's really here for the long run. I mean, like, yeah, we've been seeing the buzz around crypto for a while now, but it hasn't really taken the stage that it's projected, that I'm projecting it's going to be. So guys, really think about it, long-term value. And that's just me giving my opinion, not giving financial advice, because I'm not an analyst, just reading the news and reading what other people have to say. Next, we got this tweet from Documenting Bitcoin at Documenting BTC, head of research at Fidelity Digital Assets at Chris J. Cooper explains hashtag Bitcoin is a technology that would never be replaced. He says anyone that tries to improve upon hashtag Bitcoin is going to make a trade-off with either decentralization or security. So he's saying that basically Bitcoin is really on top of both of these things, and no other is going to be able to really do it the way that Bitcoin is doing it. Now, I don't know about that really but it's really cool to see nonetheless. I don't know if I really agree with that. I think, yeah, because you have XRP, and a lot of countries and banking organizations are looking to use XRP as its digital currency. However, is that really going to be decentralized? Is it going to be centralized? A lot of things to think about here, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Bitcoin is really the best for decentralization and security and has the best of both of those worlds? I would love to know. Next, let's get into some articles here. Excuse me. How high can Bitcoin price go by 2024? Let's get right into it. So here we have the chart. So Bitcoin is up over 70% so far in 2023, helped by a banking crisis and hopes about a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF approval in the United States. So will Bitcoin price continue to climb for the rest of 2023? Cointelegraph takes a look at its chances and possible Bitcoin price targets. 2020 Bitcoin price fractal eyes $50,000. Wow. Bitcoin's ongoing market trends look very similar to its price action during the 2017 to 2020 period. Therefore, it can repeat a key breakout moment, the green area, for a decisive bull run, argues popular Bitcoin analyst Stock Money Lizards. So they're talking about this trend line here from 2020, and they're believing it's following the same trend in 2023. So let's see if this is true. If we see this right over here, that would be pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see that. So we're gonna have to take hold on to our seats and see if we can get this going as well. Very interesting. So Standard Chartered also sees Bitcoin at $50,000. Standard Chartered also predicts Bitcoin will reach $50,000 by the end of the year's end. Jeff Kendrick, the global head of research and chief strategist at Standard Chartered, argues that increased miners' profitability will reduce their need to sell Bitcoin, leading to a lower supply against potential rising demand. Increased miner profitability per Bitcoin mine means that they can sell less while maintaining cash inflows, reducing net Bitcoin supply and pushing Bitcoin prices higher, Kendrick stated in the report. Interestingly, the number of Bitcoin by miners surged during the ordinals hype in May 2023, stabilizing since. Bitcoin price technical pattern hints at 32,000, guys. So we're seeing a lot of different takes here on the different ways that Bitcoin could end up in terms of price. I highly suggest you guys to take a look into these articles and take a look in these charts and decide for yourself whether or not you think this is true. This argument right here, though, that Bitcoin will be the demand will increase but the supply inflow will decrease is a very interesting take. I really want to see how that plays out and if it's going to have any effect really on the market. I mean, I think it definitely will, but whether or not it happens, whether or not it's true, it's one other thing than what we believe and hypothesize. That's why it's so important to make sure we're doing our research. So guys, we got this next article here from CoinDesk. Spot Bitcoin ETF approvals could add $1 trillion to crypto market cap, CryptoCoin says. Let's get right into it. So Bitcoin will become a $900 billion asset and the total crypto market will grow by $1 trillion should the Bitcoin spot exchange traded funds ETFs be approved. Data analytics firm Quant wrote in a recent report. Is that Crypto Quant? I think so. The first wave of institutional adoption in 2020 to 2021 came from institutions adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets, while the next wave could be financial institutions providing Bitcoin access to their clients through spot ETFs. Crypto Quant argued in the report several major financial institutions have applied to roll out spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US, with approvals potentially on the horizon by March 2024 at the latest. The potential inflow from spot ETFs could be significantly larger than the money that entered into the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust GBTC in the last bull market run cycle. GBTC is the largest cryptocurrency fund in the world, currently with $16.7 billion in assets under management. Digital Currency Group is the parent company of Grayscale and CoinDesk. Wow, absolutely interesting. So, it's very interesting that they denote that they're both owned by the same parent company. So it makes me kind of wonder if this is a little bit skewed information coming from CoinDesk here. Regardless, though, they're keeping it pretty factual. With their numbers and stuff, but we'll have to see how that plays out in the long run. Next, our last article for the day is another one from CoinDesk saying Bitcoin nears 29,000 as Fidelity ETF amendment bumps bullish sentiment. Let's get right into it. So Bitcoin shot as high as $28,817 earlier today as amendment to the spot Bitcoin ETF filing in the US fired up bullish sentiment. The largest cryptocurrency added 2.8% in the past 24 hours, reaching a 2-month high in leading gains among major tokens. The advance extended its weekly rally to almost 7%. Asset management giant Fidelity filed an amendment to its proposed spot Bitcoin ETF. The Wise Origin Bitcoin Trust, with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's late Tuesday, specifying how it will safeguard customers' Bitcoin in custody accounts and disclose risk related to the shaky regulatory environment around cryptocurrencies, among other factors. So, guys, I think it's just a matter of getting through these regulations, getting through these protocols, and getting them nicely set up so that we can be safe when investing. And I can respect that. However, I hope it comes sooner, because I feel like once this SEC kind of does this, like not only just for Bitcoin, but the whole cryptocurrency environment, the whole cryptocurrency market, all these coins are going to be able to have a higher, chance to be, to succeed in getting a spot ETF. So we'll have to see how this plays out. I'm truthfully so excited to see how this goes. Regardless, so guys, that's all we have for today. I do highly recommend to read more up on these articles. Remember, anything I say is not financial advice. I'm just talking about what I'm reading, reiterating all these things so that you can get digestible content, so you can stay up to date on cryptocurrency without spending so much time like I do to compile these kind of videos and stuff like that. So if you want to thank me, please drop a like, please drop a share, a subscribe, and leave a comment below letting me know if you agree. I really would love to know what you guys have to say in terms of some of these tweets, whether or not Tesla is doing something with its long-term as Bitcoin as a strategic asset. Regardless though, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, I hope you guys have a great day and good luck with your trades.